Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here, recording something a little bit different for the channel. This game is called Mighty Number 9. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this game, but I certainly have. And yeah, this is probably gonna be the only video of this game that I will ever put on my channel. And I do have a couple of reasons for that, and I'll probably save those for the end. So yeah. So if you want to know my reasons why, then just pretty much stay until the end of the video. But for now, we're just going to get into the main game. And this is not going to be an official project or anything like that. So yeah, it's just this single video alone. So yeah, let's continue. And I'm actually going to start a new save game, which is going to be on Data 3. So here we go.
It is the present year. Breakthroughs in robotic technology have ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity. Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum, where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels. Today, the Coliseum walls once again echo with the shouts and cheers of excited fans, when, suddenly,
System ready? Go!
Professor! Back. And functioning normally, it would appear. What on earth has happened? It's chaos everywhere. Well, we won't figure it out here. We must make for the laboratory, and quickly. Beck, you forge ahead and clear a secure path. I'll follow and monitor your progress. Yes, sir.
Okay, so right off the bat, this game kind of reminds me of Mega Man Powered Up on the PSP. Just because of, its three-dimensional style and, things like that. As well as being a 2D side-scroller. But, yeah, so we have the basic controls. You can either use the analog stick or the D-pad to move around, left or right. And the B button to jump, and the Y button to shoot. So, yeah. And the robot's name is Beck this time around, so that's good to know. And you can use your shots to break open the boxes. And also, we also have ledges, which actually original Mega Man games didn't have, so that's quite interesting.
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency. This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states. I'm being told we have a comment from Gregory Graham, CEO of Cherry Dynamics. Cherry Dyne, of course, being the world's leading robot manufacturer. Let's go there now, live.
Attention! Attention! Is this thing on? Oh. My fellow Americans, in this time of crisis, we at Cherry Dyne would just like to express that this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind this. Blame him! We at Cherry Dyne are doing all we can to help fix the situation. It's Blackwell.
Hello, is this thing on?
Avi?
And now let's go live to our Eye in the Sky Avi for today's Avi News Traffic Report. Thanks, Avi. As you can see, we've got a few accidents eastbound on, well, everywhere!
number 6. What does he think he's doing? Could he be malfunctioning too?
Yeah, so seeing that what just happened on the screen right there kind of reminds me of seeing Dr. Wily on this TV screen, kind of like in the classic Mega Man games. So I think that may have happened around like Mega Man 9 or 10 actually.
A security bot. And it's out of control, like all the others. Beck, there's no other way. You'll need to fight your way through. You can handle this. I know you can. Professor, I'll do it.
So this game actually has a system of combos and a score counter. After you weaken the enemy with your shots, you can finish them off by pretty much just dashing into them and absorbing their cells. Now, different color cells will actually, you know, give Beck some different boosts. Yeah. So, and I guess how you get the different colored cells depends on how many enemies you do it on, or the amount of combos you get. It has something to do with that, I think. I'm not really sure of like the actual mechanics behind it, but you know, I haven't really paid attention to how I actually got them. Yes, for example, the cells of that guy were red, so now we have like the kind of somewhat powered up shots, kind of. So, and you do need to have your you do need to do your dash to get over there. So, yeah, except I kind of messed up right there. So, yeah, so he kind of has like the stronger shots and stuff. And that's supposed to be an extra life right there.
Dr. Sanda's calling. Sanda, what's the matter?
What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay, Will?
Oh, fine. Fine. More or less. And yourself?
And this game also has ladders as well. So there you go.
Robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself in the lab, but who knows how long before they break through?
Understood. We're already on our way. You try to hold them off as best you can. Bring it on. Bring it on. That's more like. Bring it on.
Quite clear.
Beck, with no time to waste. Calculate the fastest possible route to the lab. That's more like.
And you can also use your dash to kind of sneak through the spots right there.
Here we go. Here we go. That's more like it.
And then you also have to fall through the floor. So there we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, sometimes this game kind of makes me want to spam down on the Buster. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Especially when we fight bosses like this one right here.
Criminy. Tactful as always, William. I'm here, but for Pete's sake, hurry!
What was that? A demolition unit. How on earth did it manage to get down there? Beck, quickly. You must stop it before it destroys the entire laboratory.
And this is Round Digger, the intro stage boss. So yeah. Just dash over it, jump and dash over it to avoid its attack. And then once it sparkles the purple cells, you can just pretty much dash into it and then it'll lose a bit of its health. So yeah. And there we go, I kind of defeated it pretty fast.
Mission clear.
And believe it or not, this game actually does have a ranking system, which I kind of would have liked in actual Mega Man games. But you know, we have it here, so I guess it's better than nothing, I guess.
Sonda, are you alright?
Will, Beck, thank goodness. But where are the other mighty numbers?
Well, based on empirical evidence, I believe they might be suffering from this robot affliction that's going around.
Crikey! It's like every bot in America went completely nuts all at once. Let me contact my brother at the head office in Tokyo. Maybe he can send help. I'm sorry, Soichiro. Please understand. The Japanese government won't let us intervene until we know the cause of the malfunctions. I was afraid of that. But it makes sense. After all, any robots you send to help could be affected as well, making things even worse.
Just to confirm, Mr. Sonda, if we can isolate the cause of the robot rampage, you'll send aid?
Absolutely, Professor White. Anything we can do. Did you have a plan in mind?
Yes. We'll send Beck to track down all his fellow mighty numbers. Great idea! Wait, what? His assimilation ability should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming. If we can gather and study multiple samples, perhaps we can isolate the cause of the problem.
It's a long shot, but it's our only hope. The fate of the entire country hangs in the balance. I'll finish reactivating Cole so she can provide support. Let's get to it!
Professor, Not to worry, Beck. This is well within your capabilities.
Go ahead and choose your next target.
Okay, so yeah, this is where the main game kind of begins, but from that you can pretty much tell, well, from the characters, that they're kind of based off of kind of like Mega Man characters. Like Dr. White, he's supposed to be kind of like Dr. Light, and then Call is supposed to be the role of this game. So, you know, roll call line, like something like that. But yeah, here in the main menu of this, we have challenges and leaderboards, the mighty numbers to select, and game options, general options, and a tips thing, as well as going back to the title screen.
Also adjust these settings in-game.
So yeah.
What should we tackle next?
Yeah, this is where I'm actually going to get into saying a bit of critiques for Mighty Number 9, because I do have some criticisms, or some critiques I should say. So yeah, when I first played this game on my first profile setting, the first mighty number I actually went after was Pyrogen, which is actually supposed to be the fire mighty number, and that stage was kind of hard. It actually took me a little longer than I expected to get past, mainly because, well, I guess it introduced some things I haven't seen before, and, you know, I did feel kind of frustrated at a few times, but, you know, it wasn't so bad once I actually got to the boss. But once I got to the boss, I guess, like, I don't know if I was just playing horribly, or, you know, maybe the game is just getting to me or something, but, you know, I mean, I might as well just start with another mighty number to go after rather than Pyrogen, since pretty much you can go like in any order pretty much in any Mega Man game as well as this game. So yeah, and you pretty much, I don't think you really have to guess the weaknesses of each boss in this game, since it pretty much just leads on to whatever. Like if you defeat one, then it pretty much tells you who is weak to this particular weapon, because it'll have like an icon at the bottom of the next one, so you'll pretty much know, I think. But yeah, I haven't beat Pyrogen yet, so yeah, and I didn't want to start it. And also another critique I have about this game is that the confirm button is the B button, well, on the Wii U actually, since I'm playing on the Wii U version, and then the A button is the cancel button. I think they actually got that backwards. Like in most games, I think like the B button is actually always supposed to be like the cancel button, and the A button is always the confirm button. It seems that way like on most games, not just on the Wii U, but like a lot of games. But here they actually have B as the confirm button on the Wii U version, so I feel that's a bit off. And another thing that actually caught my eye, as well as many others, I'm guessing, are the graphics. The graphics look like they're out of the PS2 era. And to be honest, I never actually owned a PlayStation before, since I pretty much grew up playing Xbox instead. So yeah, but they do look like they're out of like the PS2 era, and the game just looks very unpolished and unfinished, because like I don't know, I mean, it just looks that way. I mean, this game, like I did say in the beginning of this video, that this game does remind me of Mega Man Powered Up, but you know, Mega Man Powered Up was for the PSP, and you know, that's like a different handheld and console altogether. But you know, another critique I may also have about this game is the loading times. The loading times, I don't know, they kind of feel a bit longer than usual, kind of longer that they don't need to be that long. But like, I don't know, it kind of gets to me of how long I have to wait there on that loading screen. And then another thing I would like to talk about with this game is that it got delayed multiple times. Now, I'm not sure how many times, but you know, whenever a game gets delayed, the first thing that comes to my mind is that they're probably just, you know, trying to make it better. Like, they would spend all this time on this game, they wouldn't want to rush it because they don't want to put out, you know, a bad product or anything. They would, you know, put more time dedicating to it before coming up with like a final release date, and then, you know, it would be like a good product in the end. But you know, it got delayed multiple times, and you know, and then once it, after a while, you know, once I heard that, you know, I got delayed multiple times, like I saw the trailer for the game, and then like, I don't know, that kind of just changed my whole mood altogether about this game, because like I think they were trying a bit too hard to make people, you know, hyped and entertained for this. Well, not entertained, engaged in this game. Like I think they tried a bit too hard, and then like they just said some things I feel that shouldn't have been said in that trailer. But you know, I'm not really gonna discuss it here. But you know, yeah, I mean, you know, it kind of put up like it kind of created a lot of negativity, as well as I'd say some controversy around this game, and you know, this game kind of being a touchy subject. So like, yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know, I don't think this game is bad, but I don't think it's the best game either. I do think this game is kind of somewhere around in the middle, but you know, I'm telling myself that I'm gonna complete this game. I'll probably, you know, make a post on Twitter or something to let everybody know that you know, I at least completed this game. I did not play this and you know, not say that I didn't complete it, because you know, I still gotta play through it, you know. I mean, I haven't seen, you know, every stage yet. I've only seen like one stage after the intro stage, so yeah, so I mean, it's best to play the whole game first, you know. But yeah, so, and you know, like the reason why I won't play this game on my channel, like besides this video, is mainly because like this game doesn't really live up to my expectations like I thought it would. Like I'd be expecting these people to like do something more with this game, like, because it kind of acts like as a new predecessor to Mega Man, right? Since, you know, I did play Mega Man in my childhood. I bought the Mega Man Anniversary Collection as a kid, and you know, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed all of them, even though they were classics. You know, I enjoyed Mega Man in 7 and 8 the most, as well as some arcade extras. And you know, I played Mega Man X through X3, and you know, I really enjoyed those as well. So like, but then like I come into like I started off as hype for this game, but you know, now my emotions changed after seeing the trailer and then hearing what people had to say about it, and then like I actually do get to experience it for myself. And also, I forgot, like, another critique that I have is the frame rate. The frame rate is supposed to be 60 frames per second, I believe, on the Wii U. And, like, I guess, like, I think I did also encounter this in the Pyrogen stage, but, like, there's a lot going on in that stage. Well, in some parts of the level, I should say. So, like, the frame rate likes to jump around a lot. Like, I'd say it's like a very slow frame rate at one point, and then it just like automatically goes back to normal. Like, you can tell, it's like very noticeable, like once you start playing through the level in some parts. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to kind of ignore sometimes about that frame rate, but yeah, I just couldn't, you know, not act like nothing happened. I mean, something did happen, so I mean, I just had to experience it for myself there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like these people could have done more. I mean, no disrespect to the people that made this game, but I mean, I was expecting something a lot better than this. I mean, not saying the game is bad, not saying the game is good or great, but you know, it's somewhere in between, I'd say. So yeah. So, I mean, yeah. And also, I think I may have seen some people also rage at this game. I don't know if they were just playing bad, or maybe the game was putting them in an uncomfortable situation, but, you know, to where that they couldn't beat it. But, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to go through that frustration and stuff either, like on video especially. So, yeah. And this game just also just doesn't do it for me, so... But what I am going to do is that I am going to play this off camera, and you know, I'm actually going to at least show that I beat it, so in one way or another, like on Twitter that I said. So yeah, so hopefully you know, some of you guys can actually relate to some of the critiques I had, and possibly leave me your own thoughts if you actually played this game or heard about this game. So yeah, so I don't feel alone, you know, while playing it, since pretty much, you know, I do a lot of variety on the channel, except, you know, some people, I'm not sure if like any other person would actually stay for the other content, but you know, it's cool that some people actually do, so pleases me a lot. So yeah, since this was something different, so who knows, I mean, anybody would watch anything, I guess, right? So it would make sense if somebody came to watch this as well. So yeah, but anyways, I think that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all again soon in the next one. So yeah, leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys again soon. So have a wonderful day, and as always, goodbye.